Good evening, Miss Bates. I can't believe that it's already been 6 months since your last dental visit with us. Time really does fly.
Yes, it sure does. I am glad to be here. I am glad that I do not have to dread coming to this appointment like I do some of my other appointments.
Oh, well, I hate to hear that you don't have good experiences at some of your other appointments, but I'm glad that you don't dread coming here because then that means that we're doing something right.
Oh, yes, you are. My physician, Dr. Smith, should take a lesson from how you all do things here.
It seems as if that you didn't have a good experience with a recent appointment, and I can tell that you're bothered by it. I hate to hear that, but if you need somebody to talk to, you know that I'm here.
Well, if you have a minute, I would like to tell you a little about my physician and what we talked about that made me so angry. I haven't had a chance to call my best friend and vent to her, so I need someone to vent to.
Absolutely, please do.
So it all started when I went to my annual checkup yesterday at the clinic. The nurse took my vital signs and asked a series of questions. Then I waited for a good hour for the doctor to finally come in and see me. So once he came in, he hardly even took a moment to ask how I was doing. He immediately began spilling off all of these questions that he wanted me to answer. So he started asking me questions about my diet, like how many meals I eat a day, what kinds of food I like to eat, and what I normally eat on a day to day basis. So I was honest with him because I didn't really think that these questions mattered anyway. Once I told him, he started lecturing me about how I want to live a long life with no systemic problems. Then I had better made a series, of changes in my diet and lifestyle starting today. It reminded me of my childhood when my mother used to lecture me about not eating so much candy.
Mm. So I can tell that you had a rather traumatic visit at your appointment yesterday. And if I heard you correctly, your doctor was speaking with you about developing a lifestyle change, but it was in a rather condescending manner that made you feel like a child again.
Yes, that's correct.
And if you don't mind, tell me whether you agree with your physician about some of the things that he told you.
Well, I feel good about myself. My diet is not solely based on fruits and vegetables, but I try to cut out some sugar and carbs when I can. I know I do not exercise like I should, but I honestly do not enjoy it. I don't do things if I don't enjoy doing them.
Mm. I can relate when it comes to exercise. It's not my favorite pastime either. And cutting out sugar and carbs is a wonderful start to developing a healthier you.
I think that is too.
So you said that you're trying to cut out sugar and carbs whenever you can, but that exercise is rather minimal. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And in your own opinion, tell me about how you feel that changing your diet and lifestyle like your physician suggested would benefit you, as well as probably not provide any benefits.
Well, as you know, I am engaged.
Hmm.
My fiance and I are planning to get married soon, and we want to start a family together as soon as possible since we are both in our 30s. So, my grandparents died at a fairly young age because of health problems, and I know that my mother had a hard time with their passing. I would hate for my future children and spouse to have to lose their mother due to health problems. But then again, I often wonder if diet plays that large part of a role in my life. Like I said, it's not like I don't eat things that's, you know, terrible and,
Hmm.
I might not be getting all the nutritions I need, and eating the fruits and vegetables of the servings I should.
Hmm. Okay, well, I completely understand that. And what you're saying is that your mother greatly suffered from the loss of her parents due to health reasons, and you would hate for your loved ones to have to suffer with that as well.
Hmm.
But then on the other hand, you are debating with whether your diet would play that large of a role in your overall health while you're aging.
Yes, finally someone understands what I am trying to say.
I absolutely understand. Now, you mentioned that you would hate for your loved ones to suffer from your systemic health problems. Would you be interested in making small changes to your health? Sometimes even the smallest things can make a large difference.
Yes, I do not see why that would be an issue. I just do not want it to affect my daily routines in ways of, life too much.
Right. Well, maybe you could take a moment to reflect on which areas of your body you feel are the utmost, where the utmost health is the best valuable. Then maybe try to work on those areas first.
Well, you and I both know that my mouth is important to me. Excuse me. I have gone my whole life with no cavities, and I am not about to start now. Also, my grandfather had periodontitis, and I always made it a point to never want, what he had.
Hmm.
So my eyes and ears are also important to me. It would be extremely difficult to go through life being blind, deaf, or both.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, if I understand, you feel that your mouth, eyes, and ears are very important assets of your body. Also, someone very special to you suffered from periodontitis, so you want to do whatever it is that you can not to have to suffer from that like they did.
Yeah, that's right. I would not even know where to start changing, though. My doctor ran some tests and he said that he found some vitamin and nutrient deficiencies. So I'm trying to remember which ones he said to ingest more of. I know that there were several, but I can really only remember calcium and phosphorus.
Well, it just so happens that calcium and phosphorus are both very important in bone and teeth strength.
Calcium and phosphorus, okay. They are important in bone and teeth strength.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it is not a good idea to be deficient in them then if I want to keep from getting periodontitis.
Exactly. I can tell that you're becoming more used to the idea of doing some very small dietary changes, like increasing your intake of both calcium and phosphorus, and that's a really good place to start.
Well, I love orange juice
Mm-hmm.
and I know that calcium is in it.
Yeah.
Maybe I would drink a glass of orange juice every morning to get my calcium and take a phosphorus vitamin sometime in the day.
Yeah. I think those are really good places to start, and I'm pleased with the progress that you made since the beginning of our conversation when you were not as interested in making a change.
Yeah.
So, taking a phosphorus supplement as well as drinking orange juice in the morning would be really helpful. Perhaps you could even compare the lab results from this visit with the ones at your next visit to see what the difference is between the two deficiencies before you took the vitamins and the orange juice and then after you've been taking them for a while and see if there even is a deficiency at all.
Okay, that is such a bad idea. If I see that they have gotten better, then I will look into tackling some more of what I am lacking in when it comes to vitamins and
Mm-hmm.
nutrients. Maybe doing a daily
Mm-hmm.
multivitamin.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. I believe that you're making a really good decision too. And just know that I'm always available to assist you in any way that I can. And you could possibly consider telling your fiance as well about your decision so that he can maybe serve as a source of motivation for you. I know that when I have someone alongside me who's aware of my goals that can push me, it helps me to tackle them.
You're right. I think he would be proud. I'm sorry that I took up so much of your time. I guess we should get on with my whole reason of being here.
That's okay.
Okay.